All right, hello everybody. Thank you for joining me for this class. Hopefully by now you have all your kits in your hands. You got your new bundle and your paper, and that you're ready to do your cards and pages if you opted to do the scrapbook layout. So we can get started, but before I go into it, I just want to introduce myself because I will put this video out on YouTube so that anybody can do these projects if they already have the latte bundle and if they already have the pack of paper. So I just figured, why keep it a secret? May as well show everybody. But the ones who registered for this said they paid $105, and that included their bundle and their paper, and the packet to do the projects was free, so there's no charge for that. And I did a lot of die cutting, so I don't know if you want to see the pages. I had to do all these letters because what they're doing is gonna make the projects from home. So that's why I'm doing the video, because you're not coming here. It's summertime, almost summertime, and also I've been so sick often lately that with the cold and the flu and sinus infections, and I just didn't know when I'd feel okay to do a class, so I figured I'm probably going to do more of the takeout classes. Just one, for the summertime anyways. Atuko. We will get started. I'm going to show you how to make the cards. We're making 4 cards and the layout pages, and I'm going to cut these videos in sections. So because I don't know how long my dog will stay put. So we have this new puppy, and she requires a lot of attention. Okay, so I just want to say I'm Joanne Barry, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. And I live in Moncton, New Brunswick in Canada. So if you don't have a demonstrator, I'd be happy to help you, and it doesn't matter where you live. We can be friends, and you can follow my page at Stampin' Joe. I have a VIP group, but it's for customers who do my classes and my retreats, and my team members. So that's like a separate one. So I know I get some requests to join that group, but I will direct you to the Stampin' Joe page, the business page. Okay? Thank you. So let's get started. Okay, so these are the pieces that you will die cut from your sheets of DSB. And, well, it's a little crooked here. I'm just holding my phone for this part. And this is the die you will use. So as you can see, this is the one for those. And then in your your dies, you have 2 of these for the coffee beans, the largest piece. So that is going to be for these ones. So you'll need at least 5 of those. And what I did, I cut a bunch of them ahead of time, same as the coffee mugs. I just die cut a whole sheet so that I have them ready. And then there is 3 little ones, and those are for the single coffee beans. Okay, so you can just stop your screen right here to show what you need to have ready before you get the cards and pages ready. So the bottom part is for your pages if you're doing a scrapbook layout, and these ones are for the cards. Okay. Okay, so here's the bundle that you would get. This is the stamp set, and it's also available in French. I just figured that out this week. So if you are a French stamper, let me know. I do have the number that I can give you for the order. I took out some of the stuff already because I wanted to make the videos as quick as possible so it's not as painful for you to watch. These are the dies. Look at the dies. So you can make this French press there and the little coffee pot. Let me just show you on the page. This is the little coffee press. And then you can see the little coffee. So there's black, espresso, and the pecan pie. And we got the little mugs, the dies for the big coffee mug. And for the letters on this, it's a retired stamp set, so die. So, but I think it was called large letters. I can't remember for sure. So you can use whatever alphabet dies you have at home. I just love that set. I'm not getting rid of it. So don't ask me if I'm selling my retired alphabet. No, I'm gonna keep that one. There's quite a few things that I keep. So yeah, so this is the bundle. A lot. And oh, and these products are only on the online exclusive. So that's why you don't see it in any of the catalogs. So just look on Stampin' Joe. Oh, my website is there. stampinjoe.stampinup.net, and you go on shop now and you'll see categories of all the products, and one of them is online exclusive. So there's a lot of stuff in there that you don't see in the catalog. Oh, this is gonna fall off the table there. Okay, so it won't be in the catalog. There's also the bling that goes with it. It's called adhesive back swirl dots. So there's the 3 colors, and it's actually textured, like there's lines on them. I don't know if you can tell on the video. Ugh. They were on back order, and I just checked, and they're back. But the ribbon now is on back order. This is gonna be, I think, wrote the date on here somewhere. It was April, hold on. April 22nd, the week of April 22nd. Their estimated, delivery date to get them. This is what the ribbon looks like. Okay, so this is a suite collection. You can order them right now, except for the ribbon. You can get that later if you want. So in your kit, there's some pieces of the ribbon to do your cards. And the DSP, so the cards that we're making, I did not cut any of your paper. That's why I'm going to show you the video so you know how to cut it. I'm just going to pause my laptop here for a second. Let's see. There. Okay. Don't want that to keep dinging the whole time. So I'm going to show you quickly the paper. And these are double-sided, and there's 2 of each sheet. So this is one of them. And the dies can cut all of these out, as you can see here. So what I would recommend if you're doing this class is take, I don't know, a few minutes of your day before you get started and go put this through them. I always want to say fussy cut. You're not fussy cutting, you're die cutting. Put all of these in. So what I did, I just cut out sections, and then I cut them all out with the machine, the die cutting machine. And don't throw out the edges, because then you can tuck that in like on under another one. Like you can layer them up. Like let's say you want that, so you could easily go like this. So cut out the edges too. Don't waste those. And then there's this sheet here that also you could just fussy cut out, but these yellow mugs, there's a die for it, so you don't have to cut with scissors, but the rest you would have to. And we even have a die that would cut out these little beans, coffee beans. So we got that. So this one is just a bunch of coffee stains. And then we got the little tiny coffee mugs. And a nice plaid sheet. Bunch of coffee beans. And this one too, what I did is before I started, I took my dies and like I cut a strip. So I put my dies on the coffee beans to cut them out. And one of, let me just see, I can't remember how many dies for the coffee beans. Yeah, there's 2 for the big, you know, the cluster. There's like 4 of them. There you can cut 2 at the same time, and there's 3 of the little ones right there that would cut the individual beans. So it doesn't take that long. So I did that, and then I had a bunch of little beans handy and ready for my cards. So let's see. And then we have the big coffee splatters. And I love this sheet. Okay. And little swirly. This one, when we do the card that has this, all I did is I put it in my Stampin' Trimmer, my, what do you call it? Paper trimmer. And I just wanted like the full thing. So it's about 1/2 inch. So I just cut that in there and then cut the length that we need. And we got this and this one. So that's the paper. Now I'm gonna put that over here so I don't make a big mess. Okay, now, so let's get started. First of all, if you're doing the pages and the cards, here's a little shortcut I did for you. You can pause this video right here so you can see what you need to fuss cut. I'm going to be using these, so that's why I didn't glue it down. So, and it doesn't matter if you don't pick the same ones, but if you're like me, you like copying exact same way as your teacher. So you got 2 of the Calypso Coral one, 2 of the yellow ones, and 2 of the blue ones, and I just used 2 different ones. And this one you fussy cut from the other sheet of DSB. And then I have, but like I said, you could cut a bunch of them. I already used some. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the big ones, and I think there's just 1. I'm figuring I might need more than 1. I don't know. We'll see. But I think that's what it was. I might have moved some paper and flew off. I can't remember now. So this is what you're gonna need. So you can get that and then come back to push play on the video. Now, we are going to start. So you're gonna get a kit that will have this. So for this card, that's what you get in it. There's a little already a die cut stitched circle and a piece of ribbon, and I have the instructions right here. So this, if you're wondering the size, it's about 2.5 inches. So I can't remember if it's the biggest one, the second one in this set or not. So you're gonna need this sheet and this sheet. So this one here is 1 by 4 1/4, and then this one is 3 by 5 1/2. Ribbon, you're gonna have a longer piece, but you'll cut it in at 4 inches. And let's get the card started. I'll just bring that up to the screen again, just so you can take note or do a screenshot. I did take a picture of all of these. I'm gonna probably try to put it in the video, but if not, at least you got this. All right, so first of all, this is your card base, and I've made it this way. So it's cut at 4 1/4 by 8 and 8.5. This is, oh, I didn't put it on the inches side. Wait, 5.5, 5.5, 10, 11. Yeah, okay, that's 11. I'm not sure what the, oh, okay, it stops here and then it starts there. Yeah, this is not the usual grid sheet that I use, so never mind that. But let's see, just to confirm. Yeah, 11 inches. So 4.25 by 11 inches. I'm just specifying because I know that there's some new stampers in the group. So, but anybody else is used to that, you know how to cut and emboss. Okay, so this one here, you're gonna just glue it on the middle, right there. Where's my, oh, right here. Okay, so then we took this and glued it here. And I went just a little under, like not right in the middle, so a little lower than the center of it. And then the ribbon will go here, but you want to cut that in an angle. Get my little ribbon scissors here. And I can't remember if I put glue like this. I think I did. I never know what to use for the ribbon. Sometimes these kinds are not as good to stick to it. So with this card, you're gonna need the yellow one and one of your pink one. And right here, we're gonna do the stamping of the greeting, and I've used heat embossing, white embossing powder. You just find the stamp in here. It should say thanks. Thanks so much. That's the next one. Hold on, maybe I didn't mount that one. Let's see. Well, it's not in the case, so I must have used it on the other one too. Just a second. Yep, it's in there because I used it on the other card and I forgot about that. Okay, so thanks so much. So when you're doing heat embossing, good to have your little embossing buddy. We used to sell it separately, but now we have it in a kit with the tray and the like tweezers. If you want to see that, I can find it in the new catalog, because this catalog is almost done. You can just message me if you need to know, and I'll look it up for you. So you just tap that on there so that the when we put the powder on it, it's just going to stick to the stamped image, not to the rest of it and have white speckles everywhere. So I'm just going to get my head in here first. Stamp that like that. And so this becomes like glue. It doesn't dry right away, so you still have time. You don't have to panic. And you just pour that on there. This is white embossing powder. And it's like that. Don't touch it. We gotta use the heating tool to set it. I remember this was my first technique that I seen first time I went to in a class, and I was really impressed. That was what wowed me. We all have like a technique, something that does that to us. Well, this was mine. And the heat gun, it's like this heating tool. So there's two settings, 1 and 2. The first one is just if you want something to dry faster, but the second one is really to heat your powder. So this is probably going to be loud, so I'm going to go away a bit. I'm going to just see if you can tell the difference. I should have my tweezers, but you see how it's getting whiter? And there you go. Isn't that cool? I love it. I should put my glasses on actually so I can see better. There we go. See all the dirt on my table. Okay, so let me see if I did put yeah, I did have those on dimensionals. So in the back of this is gonna go here, and you're gonna put dimensionals on the back of this, but yeah, let's do it first. Let's go with that. I keep my dimensionals in here. And always do it in a triangle to keep your circle balanced. You can put more if you want to, but usually 3 is enough. Right there, that looks straight. And then I had this over here, and I put that one there, but I popped this one up. So you're gonna glue this one. I'm gonna just put it right on here. Let's see. And then put it like this. And this one will put dimensionals on the back of it. So you can guide it if you want it like that. I'm gonna put a dimensional on the back of the handle. Can't think of the names. And just 2 more right there. Remove that. And there we go, just like this. You can move it around where you want it. And then we just need to add the bling. So, move that over. Use the putty side. And let's take this one here. So this, you can see without the package here. That's what they look like. I think I used 2 of the, yeah, well, we could do, yeah, I didn't put the dark ones on this one just because this is dark. Nope, the dog is barking a little bit. Okay, right there. And let's put this one. There you go. And this card is done. This is how quick it is. Now, it's up to you if you want to decorate inside. You didn't get anything to put on the inside, but you're going to have lots of DSP. Let's see if I did something. I only put a piece of white inside, but I could decorate it or stamp something. So you have the stamp set, you got everything. You can go ahead and bling it up. So this is what the card looks like. Now I'm gonna just go get their stuff for the second one, so I'll be right back. Okay, so the card number 2, this is what you'll need to cut from your pack of paper. The heart strip, like I said before, is a 1/2 inch by 4 3/4. And then this one here, the little swirly one, it's going to be, it's 1 1/2 by 4 1/4. So let me just bring that up close to the screen so you can do a screenshot right there. And then I'm going to show you, and I'll leave that right here. I think you can still see it. This is what you get in your packet. So you'll have a piece of white, and that's just a 4 by 5 1/4. And I did this with the, oh, what do you call this? Deckled? I think deckled. Oh my gosh, I can't remember now. I don't know if you can see the shape of it, but it's a set of dies. I don't think I have it handy because I've cut these a couple days ago. But anyway, if you have questions about this, let me know too. So what we do here, at first, okay, I need a blending brush or a sponge. Doesn't matter. Let's see. I forgot to take that out. Let's use this one. Well, let's go with that one. And it's going to be with crumb cake. And I don't want to get this sheet dirty, so I'm just going to grab something else here. Some scrap paper. And actually, I'm going to do it in my hands anyways, so you're just going to make it just like that. Probably should take it off a little bit. And just go along the edges like that. I just came up with that. I make it look messy. And then I took my scissors, opened it up like that, and I roughed the edges with it. I know I have an old tool that we used to sell, but no, many of you don't have that. So I thought I'd show you how you can get the same effect with just a pair of scissors. Probably could do it with your bone folders too. Gotta make sure this is recording. Hold on. Yep, it is. Okay. It's different than doing a Facebook Live. When I'm doing a Facebook Live, I have my laptop over here so I can see what you are seeing. And the last time I did a video just like this, well, I thought by putting do not disturb, that any calls or messages wouldn't interrupt the video, but nope. I was talking, doing a card, and had a couple of calls. I could see that there was some callers, and I just ignored them. But then I noticed my video wasn't recording anymore. So I had to go back and cut the pieces for the card again and start again. So somebody told me you could do you just put it on airplane mode. So hopefully this works. So, but I'm still paranoid. I keep thinking that it can stop recording. This sheet here, doesn't matter which side you do it, but just rip the edges on one side. I'm going towards me so that I can see the white there. And then you could do the same thing, just, I didn't do it on my original card, but I just thought of it. Why not? Let's do it on this one too. There you go. And close, well, I'm gonna need this one, so I'm gonna leave it handy. And that was the other side of this, I see. Okay, so this one, you're not going to do anything with it yet. Now we're going to do some coffee stains on this card. So take your little splatter stamp and the little circle one. Now, if I can remember how I did it, I stamped off. So crumb cake ink, just go twice and you see 2 shades. So just do that a few times anywhere's on your card, like that. You're not gonna see this portion, so you don't have to do it. You can always go back and add more after. This one, I'm gonna go lighter. Like you could go like that and then like this, but I find that was a little too dark on my card. So I'm gonna go like that and stamp off like this. Yeah, it's much better. Like that. And I'm gonna do maybe a few more up there. And that should be good. Let's see. We can always go back after and add, like I said. So we'll stamp, glue that on there. Feel like this is gonna run out soon, so I brought one out in case. Okay, so just go like that. You see how it gives a rough look on the edges? And then put this here, and then this one here. That's how I did mine. So you're kind of hiding all that, so I could put more on the top here. I hope you guys like the cards. So this one I'm gonna stamp, glue it right down. Let's say right there. You kind of want to show the hearts on the bottom here too. And then you're gonna need this mug here, but also you're gonna need to die cut. So in your package, you've got a bunch of these. So you're gonna see a strip of Petal Pink, Lost Lagoon. You're gonna see, if you're doing the scrapbook pages, this is everything you get. So if you're just doing the cards, you don't have these pieces and the alphabets in there. But yeah, the alphabets, I had to die cut the words coffee time twice. So one in Petal Pink and once in the pecan pie. So I had to do a lot of that. So for this card, you just need these 2 scraps. And you're gonna need the little tiny coffee cups. This is something we're gonna need on the pages. So in your dies, you get 2 of these coffee mugs. Well, teacups, I should say. They look like teacups, but I like that there's a handle on that side and one on this side. And then there's this little thing. I'll show you what that's for. Oh, there's another coffee bean there. I knew I had more. There, I'll put them there right away. So I'm going to bring out my die cutting machine. And I need also the espresso cardstock. I know I have a piece in there. Just hold on. I'm going to go on the side here. Don't want to make it all fall on the floor. There it is, little square. I put more than you would need because I figured once you're making your cards, you might be on a roll and you want to make 2 of each or 3 of each. So as long as you have all this paper, these cardstock colors, you can do it. So, okay, but I only need a tiny piece of that right there. So, but while you're doing it, you can cut a bunch of them. So I'm just gonna rip that up. Take less room. Like that. Put your number 3 plate on the top. And you see those little things, tiny little things. Whoop. And put it there. This. And put this away. Okay. So like I said, you can keep going while you got this these dies out and just cut a bunch of them. But we only need 1 of each color for this card. So, and where's my, I got this so I don't lose any of my dies, and it's magnetic. Got that at Princess Auto. All right, I need my little tweezers because it's tedious. Let's see. My little fine tip glue. Okay, let's go like this. Stick it like that. Put the glue on it. Do. And then you just put it like that. Look at that. Isn't that cute? And where's the other one? Oh, right there. Okay, put this. My shaky hands here. There we go. We got 2 coffee cups. Put my cap on this before the glue comes out. All right. So where's my card? Over here. And now, so this is going to go on dimensionals. And it's going to go about here. Yeah. And then I did the opposite on this one. On my sample, I had the blue on that side. So it's just going to be a little different. And you just want to like put them like this. Kind of like that. So I'm going to get my glue here. Actually, why don't we set them up right away? A little bit of glue here. Get my silicone sheet. Where did I put, oh, I forgot which one I had the glue on. Okay, just like that. I got glue on my fingers. And we will, this will go like this, I said. So and then put the glue all in the back. And then I tucked in one of our little coffee beans in here. I think I'll put that one on dimensionals. Could put it over here too, actually. Yeah, I think I will. Not as much going on over here. Let's make it this way. There you go. Now, you could leave it like that, but why not put a greeting? So I'm going to take this one again, the early espresso, and we're going to heat emboss a different stamp. This one says, "Hello there, let's catch up." So let's see. On my original card, I just used the hello there, so we'll see what I feel when I make this one. And go like this. And again with the white embossing powder. And if you don't have white embossing powder and you can't do this, I would say just stamp it on white. Use espresso ink and stamp it on white cardstock, you know, brown on white, just with regular ink. But I think most of you who signed up for the class are, I'm pretty sure you do have embossing powder. Pretty sure you've done this before. All right, so I'm going to heat this up again like that. So look at the before look. And I'm going to do it like this. Oh, hold on a minute. I went and put my, I tried to take some of that powder off on the pea. And it took too much off. There you go. Just a little bit. Maybe I'm gonna cut that one out too. We'll see. All right, and this is the look after. You can see it's glossy. All right, now I'm gonna get my knot ribbon scissors. And yeah, I think I know why I didn't put Let's Catch Up, but I'm gonna try it. It's because I did this around it. And it looked weird with the hello, with the Let's Catch Up on it. I think I can make it work. So, it's not the same doing this when you can't put it right in front of your eyes when you're doing it on camera. You feel so awkward. Okay. So, yeah, I usually would make it a little roundy. That. Okay, so if I want to get that in there, oh, I know what we'll do. We'll just go like that. Let's see what it looks like. Oh yeah, that'll work. I went around it and just didn't put that on there. I don't mind it this time. So, hello there, let's catch up. There. So, I've actually been trying to catch up with my friends, all my stamping buddies here, because like I said, I haven't been doing many classes, so I've had some coffee dates lately, which was nice. So thank you for all of you that came over. And I still have some catching up to do, I know. I'm going to try to have one tomorrow morning with Denise. She's doing this class, actually, so she's going to come pick up her kit. So I told her if I'd get all these videos done, I would have time for coffee in the morning. If not, we're going to have to do it after the weekend. Okay, now we need some more bling on this. They are right here. So let's take this one out. Let's go here. I'm going to put another dark one on this one. Just try to use up every color. That way you're not stuck short on certain ones. And there you go. This is that one. This is card number 2. Now the next one. And where's the sample? Just to show you the difference. So this one I just put hello there. And like I said, you can decorate inside. I did this. So I had an extra little mug and I put the little strip of this. That little thing looks like a saucer. I just used that stamp. I don't know if you can see it on here. I stamped it on the petal pink, and then there's a die that cut it out too. But this is like for the inside of the coffee mug. I don't know if you can see. So I just use it to make a little saucer on the back of this one here. I didn't do it on this card, but yeah, so I put it on this one here. So you can decorate the inside as you feel. So put those ones aside. I better keep those with the cards. And I'm gonna get the other stuff out, so hold on a minute. Card number 3. Okay. So you get this in your kit, but you gotta cut your paper, the DSP that's like this. And it is 4 by 2. That's all you need to cut from your paper. So if you want to make a few cards, make sure you cut them all at once. And put the envelopes over there. So this one here, you got your card base. And I forgot to say about the last one, we opened it like that. So that means it was, this is 4 1/4, so 8 1/2 by 5 1/2. Just to be short. 8 1/2 by 5 1/2. And then you scored at 4 1/4. And we're doing the same way for this one. Most of my cards, I make them like that. So, and then you have the little piece of white. This is 4 by 1 1/4. And your Lost Lagoon is 4 by 5 1/4. So, I'm going to emboss this. You can use whatever embossing folder you have at home. I can give you some examples. I got this one, the Distress 3D. Distress Tile 3D. This one is Quarter Foil Tile. And we have time worn type. What? Don't know what's with those names. They could make it much more simpler. So I want to use a different one than what I had originally. I'm gonna go with the quatrefoil, just to make it a little different. Okay, so get my machine out again, and I don't think I brought my 3D plate. Hold on. There you are. Okay, so you need the number 4 plate. It says use with platform number 1 in that with a 3D folder. So take this out. So you, like I said, you need your platform number 1 and your embossing folder plus this one. Did you know, if you're new with this machine, it does have all the sandwiches to do with that. And do not cut on this. Do not cut. I know I have some that cut on it, but yeah, it'll tell you which sandwich to do. So we will put this in here. Your card is going this way, so depending on the embossing folder you're using. Oh yeah, this one is not a 3D, sorry. So because I usually write if it's a 3D, and you can tell by the thickness. So that means, let's use this, it says insert embossing folders, hinge first. Using with standard embossing folders, you would use the 2, 3 plates. So not the base, you know, that one here. Don't use that skinny one, the number 2. So you put the number 1, a cutting plate, your folder. And I like that there's a line on this one so you can align your paper so it's straight. And then your other plate number 3. If you ever feel that it's really, really hard, make sure you had the right sandwich. You don't want to force your machine. Whoops, my sheet moved. I had some washi tape on the corners so that they wouldn't move. Hold on, I'm just going to fix that. Okay, there. Can put that aside. There. And look at this. Oh, I like that one. Isn't that pretty? All right. So let's put that aside. So this one, I made it easier for you because my card, I had just cut a piece of it and then another piece of the white, another piece of the DSP. So this one, it makes it easier for you. Just glue it down. But if you want to save on cardstock, then you could cut this down to the right size. I can't remember what size I did cut mine, but you'll see this is going to go here, and then your white one is going to go here. Okay, so if you want to know how big this one is, let me tell you. If you just want to use that much of your Lost Lagoon paper, that's 4 by, I would say 2. So a 2 by 4. If you want it lower though, which I think I'm gonna do on mine. If you want it like this, I would say cut it at maybe 2¼ Yeah, if you do a 2¼ you could have it like this. But anyway, for the piece you got this piece here. Make it easier. And let's glue this one down. And you can also use a blending brush too, if you wanted to do the edges on these as well. So this one, like I said, I want to go lower, but on my sample, I'm going to show the card here. I had a little line scored. If you like that look, that was just because I had some scraps in my pack of white paper, and there was a scored line at right at that spot. So I said, why not use it? So if you like that, you just it's the same size. So I just scored it at, I think it was, yeah, 1/4 inch right across. I'm not going to bother doing that for this one. So I would strongly recommend to stamp your greeting right now before you put everything else. And we need early espresso. I forgot to take that one out. Thank goodness I have everything handy. And I went and used a smaller block for this one, so I have to hold it on an angle. I'm gonna putting it to my view. I don't want to stamp this one crooked. And there you go. Yeah, I need to put more ink in my, I'm gonna leave that out so I remember. It's not very dark. That's all right. This is just for my sample. So you can go ahead and glue that down right there. Whoa. That's not it. So you can eyeball it where you want to put it. As long as it's straight. Take a little bit this way. There. Okay. Now we need to stamp. So these mugs are stamped. Okay. And I stamped one in the Calypso Coral and the other one in the blue, the Lost Lagoon. Move this away. And you have some white scraps in your pack. It's a big scrap, but you want to make sure you got enough. And what I did here, I'll stamp it on this side first. Let's do that. Clean it. Stamp it with the Lost Lagoon. Leave enough room because you're going to put this through the machine. There. Clean it again. And if you ever come to my class in person, just so you know, the rule is we pass the basket around. So after you're done your stamping, clean everything before you put it back in the basket. Same as if you're die cutting something and there's a lot of little paper still in it. Please try to clean it out. So that makes it easier for the next person who's going to use it, that the holes are all clear. Now, flip it on the other side and put it face down. I think that's what I did here. Oh, no. Sorry, this is a total different card. No, I didn't do that. I thought it was the reverse stamping, but no, this would not work because the handle is not on that side. Disregard this. Bloop, bloop, delete, delete. Okay. Yeah, this one I've used the Stampin' Blends. Yes. That was another, I think it was a turtle stamp that I used lately. I don't know why I was thinking it was this one, but anyway. Caught it on time. Oh, and we need a spoon. So let's stamp the spoon as well. We got room over here. Okay, let's clean this too. And now my blends, I got them here. So make sure, yeah, Lost Lagoon. Is this one is the dark. I think I want the light. And is this one light? Yeah. Okay, let's go with light Lost Lagoon. And before we do that, remember that stamp I showed you? We get the other, yeah, right here. So, pecan pie. Where's that ink pad? Right here. If you want espresso, it's you decide what color you want. If you want it dark, or if you want the lighter color. Mine, I did it in. I think I'll try this one in espresso. Yeah, let's try that. I'm just going with the flow now. For real coffee. Find like French vanilla or there's a different kind of coffee. A latte, that's the word I was trying to find. Is lighter brown. But let's make this one different. Yeah, see this one I needed to re-ink this. I forgot. I'm gonna go try on it again. It's not gonna be exact, but so look at that. Isn't that cool? Yeah, I need to re-ink it. Where could I'll put on my cutting paper, my paper cutter. That way I should remember. And now we can take this and color them. Or you can leave it like that too. But I did color mine. This makes me nervous, coloring when I'm on TV. I know it's not TV, but you know what I mean? And if you're new at using Stampin' Blends, these are alcohol markers. You really don't need to touch a lot. Like, you're just touching the, you know, the tip of it. Don't press on it. Especially when you're using somebody else's blends, eh? Yeah, we gotta replace these after they get like all used up, all rounded on the tip. I should have done this before the video, but it gives you time to do yours at the same time. There. And then Calypso Coral. See this one, how it's looks terrible on the tip, so I might have to use the other side. Oh yeah, I just ordered another set, but I don't think that came in yet. Yeah, I ordered another set of these because they are really used up on the tip. So when you press too hard on it, that's what happens. It makes it like this. I don't know if you can see. You see how it's curved on the tip? That makes it hard to color. And I'm not fussy with my coloring. I know that when you're using alcohol markers, there's a technique, but I don't care. It's colored. Oh, and the spoon too. Now we gotta try to stay in the lines, but it's hard when your markers are used like this. There. If you go on the other side, it's a fine point, so I could just go really easier. And you can highlight it if you want to do that. Put some highlights when you go over a second time. There you go. And that's my coloring class for today. I'm gonna use my trimmer for a second. Make it easier when I bring my machine out. I've got too much stuff on my table now. So we are cutting. Bring back all the plates. So for cutting, you need your platform, number one of your number 3 plates. Oops, sorry. The order is 1, 2, 3. Now this, and I need the dies. This one here, and the spoon. So I should get my post-it notes. It'd be nice if we would have a magnetic platform, but we don't, so you want to make sure you're not moving it. So to do that, you can secure it with washi tape. You could use washi tape too. Post-it note or masking tape, whatever you have. Just gonna change that up here. Whoops, did I move it? I did. Let's see. Is it still there? It's okay. All right. Like I said, I usually would be standing and looking over the paper, but when you're doing a video, you've got limits. So if it's a little off, it'll have to do. And we've got a spoon. Ta-da. And I'll put that in that dish. Not bad. A little bit more off on this, on the bottom, but that's okay. I'll try to put my head on the top this time. You might see my head in the camera. And there's a shadow too. That does not help. Okay, stick that down. Now my sheet's moved again. There. Okay. And we have our Blue Lagoon. I keep saying Blue Lagoon, but it's Lost Lagoon. Okay, we got these two. And our little spoon. This. Get my sample in front of me so I remember what I did. And I keep doing the same thing. I changed up the, as you see the mugs. I don't, oh, I know what I did. I did the mirror image on that. Oh, I can show you this. I can show you quickly. I know this is taking up more of your time here, but I forgot. I knew there was something I did with those cups. Let me show you this. Okay, let's try with this. The Calypso Coral, just in case this is new to you. And I need the paper. Get your paper ready. Okay. So you stamp on your silicone sheet, and it's see-through, as you can tell there. I got some glue on it. Just stamp it somewhere on it. Okay, and then flip it over and just try to get it on your paper. Press to make sure it's inking up on your paper. There you go. Now you would have, let's see, you would have a handle on that side and a handle on this side. And then you're probably wondering, how did I use my dyes on it? Well, once I colored it, so let's try to color this quickly. Actually, I don't have to color it. We can just do the demo for now. When you flip it over, you can kind of see through it. So hold it in front of a light, align it under, your die with the stamped image, and then take your Post-it note again, put on it, then put it through the machine. When you take it out, you know how it always, lifts on the edges? Then just adjust it with your bone folder. And then you get a normal cup. So that's the tip for today. So, yeah, I forgot about that. So this card will be different as well, because like I said, one handle is that way and then the other one is the other side, but this one we'll just do it like that. It's not a big deal, and I didn't put that on dimensionals, so I'll just glue that down. And let's see, want that like this. Could put it right there. But this one we'll put on dimensionals. I'm noticing I'm using more of the mini dimensionals now instead of the regular size. Okay, so we can put that one right there. And then your spoon, I'll just use regular glue here. Come out. I should get my tweezers again. And then I can put it like that. And then you'll need a couple of those little beans and just a single one. But like I say, you can put as many as you want. If you don't have bling, add coffee beans. So I'm gonna put glue. I'll need this again. Or you can just use glue dot. Make it faster, you can just put a glue dot right on there. But I feel like it would stay for sure with this glue. I'd be afraid after a while if you have something going on it, it would pull it off. If you're using the glue dot. There. Tuck that one under here. And then tiny one. Need some nails. Fill in the gap over here. And that's it. Cool. And some bling. We need bling. Whoops. I'll just use the same color on this one. There we go. Always in 3s or 5s. Always an odd number. And there's that card number 3. So they look a little different, right? Different embossing folder. Different mugs. Less ink on my tank so much. And did I do something inside? This one I did put a piece of white and a piece of that little strip of DSP. And that's it for that one. So I'll get the things out for the next card. Okay, card number 4. So this one, you don't need any DSP, but I'm going to give you the measurements if you're not taking this class and you don't have the kit. The petal pink is the card base, and I think earlier I said pretty in pink when I was talking about this pink. I'm not sure, but it's petal pink if I did. 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. And then early espresso cardstock is, so the cardstock is, the brown is bigger than your white. Your so the white one is 3 3/4 by 5. So 3 3/4 by 5. And your early espresso is 3 7/8 by 5 1/8. So let's get going. We'll start with the white. And for the ink pads that you'll need the Early Espresso, Lost Lagoon, and Calypso Coral, and Crumb Cake. So we're gonna start with the coffee mugs. Trying to remember, I think there's, okay, yes, and here, those two, we're gonna need that as well. I forgot to put those ones on the block. There's some pretty cool features in this stamp set. I like that. They thought about everything. They even have the little, what do you call it? Like the smoke from your hot coffee. I'm pretty sure you don't call it smoke, but I don't know. That's the French in me. And I'll take out 2 extra blocks. I have to use the big ones because I don't have any of the small ones left. I'll put that on there for now. All right, so, oh, we do also need this one. So you'll need this, your little coffee stains. Let's see. Yeah, we pretty much used every piece of the stamp set. You can even stamp your coffee beans inside your cards. So I'll need another block. Thank goodness I have a lot of the D block. This one is the size you would need the most. If you need to stock up on blocks, get a lot of the D ones. All right, so before we do this, actually, let's stamp the greeting in early espresso. I always say espresso, but it's espresso. And I did ink up my ink pad. Okay, I'm gonna bring it to my view here. About here. There, that's much better. Okay. And let's close that. You don't want to get your card on your ink pad. And so we'll start with the Lost Lagoon. Let's stamp it over here about. And I'm going to clean that. I think Stella wants to come down. She's a little whiny. And yeah, we can close this. You'll need the blends too for this card. So let's get the Calypso Coral and do another one over here. Just like that. Clean that again. Okay. Those are done with. I'll throw them in that basket. And then, oh, I don't need the pecan pie. Get the markers back out. Still the light. Actually, let's do this last because we want to stamp these two inside your coffee mug. It's going to go right in there. And we'll do this one this way. And this will be in early espresso. And I forgot to say, when you're using photopolymer stamps, whoops, oh, there's a little rubber thing on there. I'm going to find out later where that's supposed to be. I always find some of those. Okay. Yeah, so when you're using photopolymer stamps are the ones that are see-through. Like you can look through and see the stamp. So you should have a foam pad under it. Now, I'm going to stamp it like this. I'm going to bring it closer. You want to get inside the lines. Just like that. And then do the same thing with the other one. And I'm going to do this way. Like that. Okay. Yeah, we're done with early espresso as well. And let's color those in. I think I'll use the fine point. So the reason I did the brown first is because if we would have just did it before, I would have went just inside these lines. But I want to color the whole thing. You want to color the whole mug. It's kind of like the edge and the inside of your mug. It may sound like I'm pressing hard, but it's not. I'm not. Trust me, I'm not pressing hard on my blends. I want them to last a long time. I just find that when you're watching a video, it really sounds like they're pressing hard. Light. Okay, let's go with this one too. Now that we have the blends, I hardly use the Stampin' Right markers. I much prefer coloring with these. You don't have like streaks of your ink. You gotta keep turning your paper. There, and the handle. There you go. Isn't that cool? I love it. Okay, now the splatters. This one here. So I'm gonna go, yeah, let's do it full strength this time. Do a couple like that. Move it around too. So like this, and maybe one on the edge here. Like this. There you go. This messy coffee drinker. And that, oh, the coffee beans. Okay. 2 more of the big ones and a small one. Little tweezers. Oh, I put them away. Look at me cleaning up as I go. There, take that off. So I'd put one here. Come on, come with me. Could put them right middle here. There we go. We got a lot of coffee beans there. And so now, actually I want another little stain on the top corner here. Let's get a piece of scrap paper again. There you go. Oop, I shouldn't have went like that, but there you go. That fills it up. And the ribbon. Oh, I didn't have a piece of ribbon in mind. Oh, hold on. Oh, that's where I put that open one over here. So about 4 inches. Like I said, yours, it wasn't in your each individual one. It was with the rest of your stuff. So about 4 inches. Cut it in an angle. The other angle. Yeah. Well, come with me. All right. Put that away. Okay, so we will, oops, my cap, I always lose this, so let me put it on right away. So you're gonna glue this on here, and this will go like this, but first we're gonna put the ribbon. So I'm gonna show you what I did with the ribbon. Pretty sure everybody has a stapler at home. Fold this in half. Just press on there to make it like this. And then you don't want to go too high, but as you can see, that was a really good call. And just staple it to the card. So we used to have these, which I wish they would bring it back, but so if you didn't get one, just use any other stapler. And then you're gonna glue this on that, but this time I'm gonna put this on dimensionals. You don't have to. I'm gonna show you the first card. You'll see. It's up to you what you want to do, but I think that it would be nice popped up. Now this one I'm gonna, because it's a bigger area, I'm gonna use my regular size dimensionals. And I'm not going in this corner because, like, not right there, but I'm gonna put a small one here, just so if you're sending this by mail, it won't add another thickness to it. I'd be curious to see who else will watch this besides the girls who are doing the class, who registered for the class. So if you're watching this on YouTube, let me know what you think of the cards, and let me know if you're gonna make them. There you go. That was card number 4. Yeah, I like it better popped up. I like that better. I didn't put any bling on it because I find it's got enough on it, but it's up to you if you want to add some. You don't have these in your kit. I didn't price it with it because they were on back order. Originally, I wanted to put this with it, but your class would have been more expensive. So just use basic pearls or rhinestones, whatever kind of bling you have. If you had any of the celebration ones that we were able to get for free, they would look nice on them too, on these cards. So that's it. So let me show you all the cards. So if you do this, you know, you cut enough for 2, this is what you end up with. You have all these cards. So if you need any of the cardstock colors that I use to make more, just let me know. Now I'm gonna cut this video, and I will do the scrapbooking page on another one. I'll just tie them together after. Just because I need more room, so I gotta clean all of this up, and plus it's getting late, so I need to get to bed. I won't tell you what time it is right now. You'll be like, Joanne. So that's it. So I'm gonna stop it here, and then I'll attach the pages to it. And if you're not a scrapbooker, you're just making the cards, well, thank you for watching, and you can just stop it here. You don't have to keep watching to see the pages, but I'm gonna show you again before I do cut this. That's, I think you can see the whole layout on here. Yeah, I think so. So I need to go and cut my paper to make this, and but I did all the letters for you. You have the dies, and you'll do all of this. So these are part of the, like, the amount of cups. I've already counted them in the start of the video. So that's it. So thank you for watching, and for those of you who are scrapbookers, stay on here. We'll be back. Okay, we're back with scrapbooking now. So if you're doing the scrapbook layout that I was offering with my coffee, what is this again? Latte Love class, this is what you're gonna need to get ready before you do your pages. So if you want to do a screenshot or pause the video, stop right here. These are all die cut from the DSP. Let's see if I have the sheet. Well, you'll see in your pack of paper, there's a full sheet of all kinds of coffee cups like this. So use your dies and die cut them out. And this one is from the other sheet. That one I have it handy. It's from this one here. And you're just gonna need the yellow one. And from there, you have a sheet that's full of hearts like this. So I just use a piece of scrap and I just fussy cut one of the little hearts in it. And that's what I glued on here. Yeah, so you see the cups. This is in your petal pink, sorry, your pecan pie. And these little things are in one die. I'll show you. I got all the dies here. There's one that's like this. It has two little slits in there. That is what you're gonna glue in your little cups here. On my original pages, I had the fussy cut, I had cut out, sorry, one of the DSP that had little swirls in it. But for this, I'm gonna just do that. And then this will go, sorry, put one hand down. This will go here, right to the bottom here. Let me take it in my fingers here. We're gonna glue it right under that, and this will stick out on the side of here. So you're just gonna put glue on the back of this, and that's gonna go right there. And then the cover for it, you're just gonna glue it, just put a little bit of strip on the bottom part and glue it on that like this. Okay, so then you'll have this, you'll have that, and this one is with your pecan pie, and it's gonna go like this. And actually, you're gonna glue this one first because this will serve as a guide for where you're gonna glue the black part. Okay, all right, so this is that. And then here I put a post-it note because you might not see this, but that's a piece of acetate you have in your kit. You're gonna use your die to cut that out, and that's gonna go behind this, just like that, right about here. And then you're gonna put, oh, I can't remember if I did put this first. Hold on. Yeah, so you're gonna glue this one first on here. So you'll put glue just right there, and then you're gonna glue this, and you can let it stick out a little bit here. And then you're gonna put glue on this part and on the bottom here to glue your acetate. That's how that one is going to be. All right, I will do this again, so I'm going to just get everything ready. But so that's what you're going to need to get started. You're going to use your DSP, the Lost Lagoon stripped ones, stripes. I don't know how you say that. Stripe sheet. And this one, it's a whole sheet like that. It's got a bunch of them. And you want to cut these at 1/2 inch, so it's 1/2 inch and the whole 12 by 12. You need 2 of those, and you need 3 by 12 of this one. That's going to be for each layout. And in your kit, I did all of these already for you because I know that not everybody has this. Can't remember what it's called, but if anybody wants to know what it's from, I can't even remember if it's still current or not, but that's the only scallop dies I had, so I figured I'd do it for you. Okay, so I'm gonna get this put aside and then we can get started. Okay, so I started out with my 12 by 12 basic white cardstock, and I glued the 3 by 12 piece on the bottom, just aligned it to the edge. And then this one here, you can go this way or that way. It's up to you. I think I went this way on that one. So I'm gonna do the same as my original one. And what I did, I found easier, where's my glue? It's here, is to put my glue on my 12 by 12 first, like this, and just make sure that both your strips are an half of an inch by 12. Okay, so I got both sheets done already. This is what it's going to look like. So this one I went the opposite way. Okay, so it's up to you if you want it like that or if you want them all going this way. Oh, you can't see that. I'm gonna bring my camera this way. Okay, so as you can see, the hearts are going that way and the ones are going, this sheet it's going on that way. It'll be the same if I go like this. So it's up to you how you want to do it. So now we're gonna go with the scallop pieces. I want to build this first. Take all your little pieces. These I could only do 6 inch, about 6 inch long. So I had to do one that's long enough for the first page because I wanted it to meet behind the mat, the photo mat. So I just put my die back on it, aligned it, and then cut another piece. So this is what you have, but there's more because the second layout, or the second page, you only see little pieces. So we'll just keep trimming them. I think that's all I got in here. Let me just double check. Yeah. Okay. So for the first, on the left page, you want to take your longest sheet, the longest strip that you have in your kit, and you're going to glue it down right there. I made it easy that you just glue and glue and glue. Like there's no overlapping on these. So you take that one. Add your glue. I put a lot of it on there. Shouldn't move anywheres. And go to the edge and along your strip here. Okay. Then your mat, it's gonna be here. So there's gonna be a piece missing here. So just cut down one of your pieces to fit inside of this. So as you can see, it's like that. You could go right to the edge and then just add that much, but you may as well add at least one bump. I'm just going to use my scissors just to trim that. So I'm going to glue that one right along here. Oh, glue on my finger again. I had to cut all of these for all of the participants, so try to make it as quickly as possible. So this will go there. Now I'm going to show you how I did this. The matting, the foam. Just take this was from our clear, what do you call it, glass mat that we were able to purchase as a demonstrator, and then it was only available to customers who joined Stampin' Up! During celebration. It was one of the options you could pick. So I like this little tray thing for this. I don't have to hold my ink pad. I'm gonna get a little scrap piece of paper, and I did these ahead of time to save, make the video not as long for you. So take this, or if you have these yellow sponges that we used to have, there were circles, you could use this too. I prefer using this for the edging on paper, but because it's not available anymore, you can't order it. If you want it, it's just a tease. But these little blending brushes, you can still get them. So you're just going against the edges. I was pretty messy with the other ones. I was trying to hurry up. But if you're not in a rush, take your time. So this is why you go off your paper first, because you don't want that big splot of ink on your cardstock. Try to make it as smooth as you can. And I will show you, if you have this, you can probably get these at the dollar stores, I don't know, but it would be more like a dark shade to it, like this. So depending on the look you're looking for, you could do that. So I'm just gonna blend a little bit more. I think this is enough. And to make it look the same on both now, I guess I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna edge this with this sponge too. So it'll be dark on the edges and then a little faded in on there, like that. And this one. So all of these pieces, they're in your kit. We have the 4 1/4 by 6 1/4 and 4 1/4 by 4 1/4. And this is Blue Lagoon. Oh, sorry, I keep saying Blue Lagoon. I don't know where I get that. It's Lost Lagoon. This and one more over here. So you can pause the video and go do this to all your pieces and then come back. That's why I like the recording, because then you can just pause and fast forward wherever you want to. As if I do a Facebook Live, it's hard for you to catch up. And that's it. There you go. So you can do this for cards too. It's really a nice technique, make it look vintagey. And that's it for that for now. Okay, and put this away as well. Now, what's the next step here? Okay, let's start with the coffee beans. I think you can see, just double check this is recording. Yep. I'm gonna zoom out a little bit. There we go. Okay. We're gonna stamp our little coffee beans. You're gonna use early espresso. So we have two, there's little cluster and there's some single ones. So I'm gonna put my mat right there. just to give me an idea where I'm gonna put it, because you don't want to stamp and then you're hiding your coffee beans. So let's go like this. You can move it around, make it different. And then you got your, that's true, you've got your little doily. This is in your kit too. This is going to go about here. So I'm going to try to stamp around it. There. And like that. Then you can take the single one and just go in between here and there. Like this. Cool. So you can leave them like that, or you can color them. What I used was the blends, but I'm just going to color them afterwards. We don't have early espresso stamping blends, which is weird, but we do have the nude, like the skin color tones. There's a bunch of them. This one is SU 200. That's the one that I found was closer to early espresso. And then I just colored in, as you can see here on the original one. I colored in and I left a few, like just a little speckles of the blue in the background. So I'm not going to do this with you watching the video. I'll add that after. But I'm going to do the second page as well while I have those out. And this one, it's going to be like here and about here. I'm not going to glue them down yet because I still have to show you where to put these. So I like making them go like in a little pattern. Like this. That should be good. You can always come back and add some after. Let's put this away for now. I'm gonna clean those, and if I want to add some after, I'll just go back and put some more. Let me just clean my Stampin' Scrub. I put dry side, and on the other side I put wet side because I don't want to waste my time trying to see the little symbol that's in the corner. So I'll put my spray on one end on the wet side, and you wash it and then you dry it. Wash it and dry it. There we go. Okay, now, so this one, okay, we'll go add the scallop on the second page now. May as well do that first. So like I said, this will be about here. Actually, we want to align it with the other one. Okay, well, let's rewind. Okay, let's glue this one down. And you can decide how low or high you want it. So I'm gonna go about here. Yep. That looks straight. That way, when you bring this one in, you're gonna know how low to put this one. But we're gonna put a little bump on that one too. I say, yeah, right to the next scallop. I'm trying to hurry up to get this done so that I can combine all the videos I made with the cards and this one, so that I can upload it to YouTube and then send it to everybody. But we're going to the cottage, and so I'm really feeling rushed. So I took the dog to the park to meet her friend, to get her tired so that I could get this done. I'm scared that she's gonna wake up. And hubby's gone to the hardware store to buy some wood. We're gonna start a porch at the cottage. So we're gonna start it with just the floor, and then we'll add later. It gets so muddy at the door, so I said we need something for when we walk in, so it'll be nice. Okay, so I think this is straight. So you're trying to make it that it's the same distance from here to here, but I think I'm a little off. About eyeballing this. Yeah, about there. Okay. Commit. All right. Then move this along. You're gonna put one of your square ones here. So a lot of puzzles. You're gonna add another bump here. You could even go in the middle, but let's put this one right here. Where did I put my glue? I just had it. Oh, right there. Okay, let's put this one here, and then add this one right there. So after this, I think we can start some stamping. So I like to make the same distance between the three here. I think this is the first time I do a video of a scrapbook page. I usually do cards. I've never done a video of scrapbooking, so this is going to be like a longer version of a card. Just going to add a little bit more. I'm kind of nervous doing this, actually. I don't know why. It's different doing a page. There's more to it. Right here. So I hope I'm doing okay. All right. So we got the bottom done. The coffee beans are all on here. Let's see, the next step, we're gonna start the stamping around this. Okay, I'm gonna put this one aside for now. So you see you're left with this, use that on a card. If you have any of these left over, if it's long enough to put it across your card like that, or if you wanna put it this way, don't throw anything out. Yeah, so it's the stamping. Okay, now I use crumb cake to do the swirls. This one here, that's what I started out with. Should we stamp? Yeah, we'll put the title after. So just go randomly and stamp off. Just go like this. You're going across here. I'll just go once like that. Okay, And then with the other one, it's the coffee stains. I did this one with pecan pie. If you don't have pecan pie, I would say your early espresso would work. Most of my customers have this color. Yeah, I wasn't gonna do it that one. I want to do pecan pie. This one here. So it's the same color as your little border. I mean, coffee stains, yeah. It could be either color. And same thing with this one, you're gonna stamp off. So do one and then go the other way and make another one. So just randomly. That, and let's put a little sheet so that we can go to the edge. Use my little mugs here, like that. Okay, and add as many as you want. I'm gonna do the second one right now. Going from one page to the other. I'm sorry, I think this is the best way to do it. I'm not sure. Now, so just make sure you know this is your left and this is your right. So this is going up. Oh, I should bring that in. This is going up that way, so you want to go this way on the second page. So crumb cake again, and this one I should have done it before I put that down, but where's my little scrap sheet? Right there. I'm gonna hide this about there, and just so I can start the stamping right off of it. There you go. Same thing here, like that, and add this coffee stains, this one here. Just go randomly. There's no right or wrong way. And if you want to add more after, just go right ahead. I think I'm going to put another one here, like this. I'm a messy drinker, I guess. And let's clean those for now. Okay, so let's bring this back in. And now on this page, you can add your other 4 1/4 by 4 1/4. And just align it along there, the same distance between there. So let's get that put down. About here, I'd say. Yep, looks straight. I'm gonna put my head in there a little bit. Hold on. I think I need to push this down a little bit. There. Okay, so your base is down. I don't know if you can see the whole layout here. Move a few things. I think there you can see what it's starting to look like. Okay, and then On my page, on my original one, you don't see it right now, it's up there. I did have some coffee beans there, but I didn't like it. After when I was finished, I'm like, I don't like it. But you can go ahead and make some coffee beans on the top too. It's up to you. I'll show you the two after. So I think now we can start with the title. Let me get my letters here. So I'm gonna show you. I did cut 2 different colors for each letter, and the title says Coffee Time. And this is why I like the idea of having a shadow in the back. So this is how I put it together. You want the pink on the top. So we're just gonna put glue. It's good to have a silicone sheet because then you don't get the glue on your table. And let me get my little tweezers here to lift that up. And you're just making it like go on the right and up. Press down. So that way the glue is there. When that's dry, you can just wipe it off. So you don't get it on your desk or on your pages. So I'm not going to do all of this. I've already done every letter. And you will need your coffee cup. I use the one with the heart in it instead of a O. So you're going to put them here. Your O. Put this up a little bit like that. F. Another F somewhere right there. And then E and E. So just align that up. The other page will do the time afterwards, so we'll glue that down. Okay, so I got coffee down, and the O, I did put dimensionals in the back. So for the cup of tea, coffee there's dimensionals. The rest are just glued down. Then when I did the second page, to make sure it's straight, I brought it this way, put it like this, and I started with the E against that one, and then I'm going this way because we're putting something over here, so I want to make sure you have enough room. So I just put some glue in the back. Am I recording still? Yep, I am. Okay. And just gonna put this, try to align that like this. I'm gonna have to put some more glue under the M here. I'll fix that after. So it works better with a little pair of tweezers. And the T. Right now I'm standing up to make sure I see where I'm putting this. Okay, there. So now we have coffee time. Isn't that cool? I'm so proud of myself. Ooh. All right, now, well, actually, while I have that, I think I'll go and fix the M, put some glue on it right now, because I will probably forget. There. So, next, let's go over here. We're gonna work on the bottom part, the doily. So this one, just put glue. Oh yeah, I didn't punch out all of my little dots. Hold on. So if you still have some little pieces in there, just go and punch them out. I did this for you in your kit, but if you don't have this, you can do these pages without it too. You could do and put any kind of element there. I just figured I'd dig out this doily set before it retires, because I had just bought it. I didn't know it was going to be on the retiring list, and then it appeared on it after I made my pages. So I think I might be selling it, but if I do, I'm going to have to cut a bunch of these ahead of time because I love it. There. So make sure I'm in the screen here. Yep. I'm going to glue that down. Oh, the dog is starting to bark because hubby's probably here. I told him I was doing a video, so hopefully he's not loud when he walks in. Let's see. There and there. You can put as much as you want or as little. So I kind of went on the scallop here. Press that down. And now we're going to do the coffee press. So let's put this over here for a minute. I showed you at the start of it what to do with it. So I did put glue on these right there and on the bottom. Then I put that brown part for the coffee. And then now we can glue this to the acetate. Whoops. So you can put some behind the espresso piece and here and on the edge of this part. I'm a little messy here. And my tweezers. I've got 2 pairs of tweezers on the go here. Now, I'm trying to remember how I did this. You see the little spout? You want that to be in the picture. I'm going to try to hurry before she starts getting barking loud. All right, there. Oh no, my tweezers are sticking to the glue. It's about here. Try not to get glue on your fingers because the foil, it will get all marked up. I think I got it. There you go. See? So we're going to need this for that card, that page. And we're going to need your, I have the blue one and the yellow one, these two. So you need these 3 things for the left page. Put those aside. Oh, wrong way. And I glue this right down. You could put it about here. So I'm just going to put glue where you can't see it. Actually, I'm going to use the tape runner for this. Nope. Not for, it's not a good idea to use it on that. Now I got glue on my fingers. Let's see here. Put glue on the top because you're gonna see it if you go where it's clear. Come on, glue. There we go. And just a little dot here. And on this part. So it's kind of, well, I'm gonna bring it up a little more. Right there. I'm trying not to get my fingers on it. Let's see if I use this. Because that's the thing, when you use foil, silver foil, you get all your fingerprints on it. And it's not as pretty. There. Okay, and then, doesn't matter if we have glue there, we're gonna hide it like this. Can move it around. So I'm gonna put, I can't remember if I have dimensionals. Okay, so I have glued this one right down. About here. This one I have dimensionals. Got glue on my table. 1, 2, 3. My rule of the triangle when it's a circle. And I'm going to put him about here. There we go. I think this page is done. Got this, got that, the title, the page. So like I said, I like it better this way. I'm going to show you the one I made originally. It had the coffee beans here, and I added another stamp that had just a bunch of little dots. Did that, and I used my sponge to do a little bit of sponging on there, but I found that it was just too much. So I figured when I do the sample, I'll just show you this, but you can go ahead and add it if you do prefer all of this. Now, on to the second page, and we're almost done. For this page, you're gonna need this little coffee pot. So you can see which side is not the good side. Yeah, this one, you're not gonna put glue there. I'm gonna use my other, hold on, I'm gonna find my other tweezers. They're a lot better. There we go. So like I said, you're gonna glue this. You see this line here? That's where I'm gonna line that part so that you don't see it. So right there, okay? So you only need to put glue on that part. So you put this here. I should use my fine tip glue. It'll be much easier. Not as messy too. There. Okay. And then, like I said, you're going along that little line. Right there. So this comes to the edge of your pot. Don't worry that you see the glue, because it's going to be invisible when it's dry, if you're using the Tombow glue. And this one here, you only need to put it on the edge, on the bottom part, under that little cut. Go like this. And press down. Whoops, I didn't give it enough time. I'll just add a little more glue again. Okay, let's try this again. And I'll pick it up like that. There. You see it? There we go. So we got that done. And then you needed these two little cups. So I already glued one of these down, but I'll show you how it goes. Just use a little bit of glue and then put it in between the top and that cut line. Just like that. That's so cute. Put those aside. And then this one here, like I said before, this one you fussy cut out of your sheet. And then I did, remember this sheet here? Actually, this strip here. So I went and just fussy cut around one of those little hearts. And I glued it right in the center of the cup. And that one, you'll need this one, you'll need that. this, and the spoon, which I did not do ahead of time. So let's get that one. I stamped it on white, but you could stamp or the Calypso coral on a piece of cardstock Calypso coral. So, excuse me. It's up to you. I can show you the difference, or even the petal pink actually, because you don't have Calypso coral in there. It's actually petal pink. So if you do this, especially if you don't have Stampin' Blends in Calypso coral, if you really want to do that same color, well then just do this, and it's going to be like if you colored your spoon. And then you're gonna not fussy cut. We have a die with the bundle. And where is it? I don't think I had it out, so oh, I do over here. Okay. So I'm gonna use this one, but I'll cut that one too. You never know, maybe I'll prefer this one. And get my machine out here. I should have done that one before, but hopefully it didn't move. I think it moved a little bit. There we go. And where's the other one? Right there. And by the way, while you're doing all this, you should do a few extras. That way when you see a card you like, you might have all the pieces ready in your kit. That's why I don't mind doing knitter spoon. Alright, so that's it for the die cutting machine. Let's put the glue top. Okay, so you see the difference between them? Show it up close. You can decide. I think I'm gonna go with this one. So that way, if you don't have Stampin' Blends, it's all done for you. Now, my cups. Okay. So what I did is put one like this. So your Calypso Coral one. I got this on dimensionals, and a little spoon on dimensionals over here, and then these over here. So let's put that down. Kind of want to have it over here, so let's go like that. Dimensionals on this. There. And for the spoon, I'll use the mini dimensionals. Here they are. It's a little smaller. And tuck it in here, right there. And then our little pink one, put it this way. Then our pecan pie one, I can put just one big dimensional in the back. There. And just go like this. This part is all done. Now we just need to put this one, and I had it here. And if you want to do, like, if you're pouring coffee, there is this little stamp in there, like liquid, or can be like smoke coming out of your coffee. What color? Well, this is the color of the liquid, so let's go with pecan pie again. There you are. Okay, so before you glue it down, you gotta stand up and look at where you want your coffee pouring out. I'm gonna put it like here. And there you go. So now you know where to put your coffee mug, but don't put glue right there. So that way, if you have a picture that's 4x4, you can tuck it in under your coffee mug. So right there, you want this corner, and then go maybe here, and one more up there. And we're almost done. I think that's the end of it. So you gotta go back to where you're pouring the coffee. There we go. Yay. Wow, we did it. Awesome. That wasn't too bad. I was scared for no reason. I thought, oh my gosh, how long is this video gonna be? So let's bring the pages out. Make more room. And how do you zoom out? Let's see. Take like this. Okay. And you can do a screenshot of this. There you go. There. So what do you think? Let me know. If you do something different, let me know. I appreciate any feedback. And this is it. So hopefully you all liked your pages and your cards, which are, I did have them out here. So if you didn't do the cards yet, this is it. And this and this. And that's the class. So when you purchase the bundle and the pack of DSP, you got the kits, all the supplies to make these 5 projects for free, as my thank you to you. All right. If anybody is watching this and you didn't take the class, you can message me, because if the products are still available, I can at least you can do it with the video, and I can tell you all the supplies I've used, and then you can just use what you have at home, and that's it. I don't think there's anything else I need to say right now. So thank you all for taking part of this class. I appreciate it. And I'm going to try to do more of these takeout classes, especially during summer, just like I said, because we go to the cottage a lot. Um, and this is a perfect way to continue crafting with you. So if you like this, subscribe to my channel and click that little like button on the video. That helps me to see that you're liking what I show you, and I'll do more. All right. Thank you. Have a good weekend. Bye.